I think we're getting into a trilateral here. I think the first thing that needs to be said is the British government itself needs to take responsibility and accept that it was a part of the conflict. They have reneged on a number of agreements. We're going to talk about legacy issues. We're going to talk about truth. When the British government itself, right back to the Western Park talks and agreement, have refused to implement the Pat Finucane enquiry as a perfect example of where they're sitting in terms of this. We need to find out from them if they're going to stop reneging and start acting and showing some example of an ability to move forward in terms of the legacy. They have withheld information on the Dublin Monaghan bombings. They have refused a Hillsborough type inquiry to the Ballymurphy massacre. In the Pat Finucane case, they are afraid, clearly, of the fact that it is well known and documented now that I think 4 different state agents were involved, therefore that the state was involved, and they simply do not want to have that out. Now, if we are serious about this, if the British government, we are serious about it, if the British government are serious about this, then they need to show that they are going to show implementation on agreements already made before we go into the mess of hopefully coming to some agreement here, and the signs aren't there because of what I've just said, but coming to an agreement here when the British government is then going to not implement whatever agreement they may involve themselves in.
Do you require there to be a deal on dealing with the past for there to be a deal on economic issues like the budget and welfare reform?
Well, there are a number of clear and big issues involved here. Finances are one of them. The Black Grant clearly is a huge issue, but so is legacy. And if people are pointing, and if you go back to the Haas talks and before, if you ask people on the street, if you ask victims and survivors, and every single party, including the British government, they said that victims and survivors need to be at the centre of this, then what they want is the legacy issues dealt with because it affects them the most. So yes, it is very important that we deal with all of these issues and don't be allowed to be distracted until an argument around there's only one issue here. There's clearly more than one issue and we need to deal with all of them.
Do you expect to be talking about parades or solving the parading issue today?
We expect to be talking about all of these issues, but I mean I came here because the issue today was on legacy, and parades clearly are part of that. We do expect to be talking about that and moving forward, but let me repeat, we need some sign from the British government that they're up for this. They were very silent after Haas, going right back to Western Park, and that's gone back to I think 2000 or 2001. They gave a commitment, publicly gave a commitment, to deal with the inquiry into the Pat Finucane case, and Pat Finucane became a cause célèbre because he was a human rights lawyer and that state agents were involved in his murder. Now, they need to come clean, they need to show examples. We have declared that we are up for the truth. They need to declare that they're up for the truth, and the way to show it is they actually do something to implement commitments which they've already given well before these talks and indeed before the Haas talks.
All right, folks.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.